All right, welcome back to LearnWire. I'm extremely excited about going over this software today. This is an AIWiseMind review. Now, this just launched to the public. It has been out for about a month. And if you know of Chris Derenberger, he comes out with only quality products. And I'm going to call this one, before I haven't really even dove into it. I actually did purchase this product about a month ago, but as you guys know, I run multiple businesses and I just have not had a whole lot of time to dive into it. But I can tell you right now with confidence that this is going to be Chris's biggest launch yet and his best product that he's ever created. And that's saying a lot because he has had some major launches with trainings and courses that he's launched, even softwares like YT Evolution and so forth. So Chris is very experienced at affiliate marketing and running online businesses for over a decade. And you can trust that he's only going to provide the top-notch products that you want to invest in, right? So definitely excited about showing you this product right here. So you can click the link at any time, go check it out. It's available to the public right now on July 24th, 2023. It has a really nice looking sales page. And this over here on the left-hand side is actually what the site looks like inside of there. So I like how they kind of have a little tease of what the site looks like in the background. And that's kind of cool. But definitely very polished. I'd say this is his best looking landing page from a marketing standpoint, I must say. So really cool stuff. If you already have a subscription to this software, you can go up here to log in and so forth, right? But we can click on even tutorials, and I'll show you that when we log into it. But even public has access. Even if you don't have access to the software, you can still get access to the tutorials and so forth. And watching the tutorials, all it's going to do is just make you want to buy the software because it's so brilliant. And so I'm going to talk to you in layman's terms and what I understand about the software and what I've seen and so forth. Obviously, what Chris is doing is trying to deliver a product that is in need. And this is very specific to delivering product review type AI content. Yes, this can perform any kind of content needs like informational type articles and so forth, but it really focuses on, and where it shines is the ability to review any product that you wish, and including ClickBank, Warrior Plus, JVZoo products, Share a Sale, Impact. And we're talking about thousands upon thousands of products that are launched on a daily basis and so forth. And when you're relying on just ChatGPT natively, you're going to have a hard time with these product reviews. Yes, there's plugins. I mean, I'm fully aware there's plugins on top of ChatGPT and so forth, but that you can really try to figure out a process and try to get close to this and so forth. But you can just see all the customer reviews right over here. You can click and see examples on the sales page of what this content will look like. It just looks really cool. But certainly we can go check all this out. I'm going to go and log in real quick, but just a really detailed landing page explains every single thing all the questions that you would have about the product. He answers it, I think, on the sales page. You can enter a URL to any YouTube video, and AIWiseMind will take the transcript and convert it into an engaging informational article or product review. Round up product reviews. I'm going to show you how to do one of those. Any product review, we're going to do one of those as well. And then the extensive training, AIWiseMind YouTube channel. He has probably like 10 plus videos on there now. Anytime something happens or a new, look at this, one day ago, he is adding, anytime there's new features or anything like that, or tutorials he wants to put out there, he puts onto the YouTube channel. The pricing right here, I'm going to go over the pricing right now. So this is not one of those LTDs or lifetime softwares. This is, and I like this. I like this a lot, that he has provided the ability to pick this up. He's got pricing for all budgets, right? And I'll go over that in a second. But what I like about this is that this is not a one-time payment, because that is traditionally what you're used to, especially for Warrior Plus type products. This is being sold on Warrior Plus, but this is different than 99% of the products you see on Warrior Plus. And you guys know that I'm not going to bring a product to you that is sold on Warrior Plus or JVZoo unless it is, already passes the sniff test and is high quality. So you can rest assured that this is going to be a top-notch product. But with that said, if this was LTD, right? then basically Chris and his team and his software engineer that he hired on this project, they're going to have ongoing monthly costs for the foreseeable future. And if he wants this to be an evergreen product for years to come, right? If he wants this to last for years and constantly, we know AI is always evolving every month, every week, something new happens with AI, especially AI content generation in this space that we live in kind of right now, right? As online marketers and niche website builders and so forth, we know that it's going to change a lot. And so in order for Chris and his team to evolve with that and continue to provide us cutting edge technology and so forth, then of course it's going to have to come with a monthly expense. So I agree with this. I'm glad that Chris is not actually offering that. I'm gladly paying right now. I'm at the Essentials plan. So I'm at the $37 a month plan right here. And that's going to get you up to 100 articles per month and so forth. But really, and if you really look at the pricing right over here, $297 is the highest price you're going to pay. But if you did compare this to Koala or Agility Writer, you're going to be able to create a lot more posts and content with this plan over here. And really what you're getting with this, you could ask, well, why don't I just write this myself? And you can. There's no, harm or foul, or there's nothing stopping you from using ChatGPT, using ChatGPT 3.5 for free, or the $20 a month plan, ChatGPT Plus, which I have been paying for months now, $20 a month. But you guys have seen, even in my recent videos, even with the most elaborate prompts, it is very, very difficult to get anything over 700-800 words on a single prompt in ChatGPT. And so that is just the starting point of what you're going to get with AIWiseMind, and why it is so good is that you're going to create posts that are, you get to choose between short, medium, and long, 3,000 plus words, just insane. They just added in auto insert affiliate links. Sorry, they have added in also the ability to put internal links automatically, which is just insane. It's a game changing. I don't even believe that Agility and Koala have that, right? Or ZenWriter. So that already tells me, Chris's brilliant marketing mind and, his ability to create and rank little small websites and so forth and bring in commissions right away. He has an understanding from an affiliate mindset how to build these websites. And he's already just launched with just crazy amounts of goodies and features. And so, of course, that is what you're paying for, right? You're paying for basically what would be the best analogy, right? So like you're paying for the car is, you're paying for the car right here, right? But then you still need the fuel to drive the car. The fuel is always going to be like your OpenAI account that you're going to be paying pennies per article, right? But this is the type of car, right? You can have a little tiny, Chevy Sonic. I think that they have like a Chevy Sonic car. It's like a little 4-cylinder car, probably costs $15,000 for a new car, nothing special at all. Or you can pay for a Rolls Royce, you can pay for a Range Rover, or something like that, like a Lexus vehicle or Mercedes, something like that, BMW. And I believe that that's kind of the analogy, is that you can pay for different softwares. I believe that this is going to be in the higher. And once you see the back end, which I'm going to be logging in just a second, guys, but I know that many of you are interested in what my input and my opinion is going to be. And so this will help with all the questions, is just you guys get this a long introduction of what I think about this software, right? So that's kind of the analogy, because I know I'll get questions on, well, why would I pay for this? I already have ChatGPT Plus. I already have this. I already have that. Well, this one is going to be just it's a game-changing software. And if you don't recognize that, the ability of what this software can do, all you have to do is just pause the video or read through all this stuff right here. I'm not going to do this in this video, but I will be creating more videos this week. But you can automatically set up a website and ready to go in like 10 minutes using their site wizard setup. Chris puts all of his favorite plugins. The legal pages will be taken care of. The entire site will be up and running and within 10 minutes, and he's solved that. I've always been so annoyed with starting new websites, because those are the most tedious, annoying things about starting a new site, and I'm sure most of you would agree. It's just the thought is daunting of like, oh, I've got to go and got to find a domain. I've got to register it. Then I got to, get hosting for it. Then I got to switch over the DNS server. Finally get it up and running. Then I've got to do all these legal pages and get all the posts and pages set up and the permalinks and, all this stuff. Well, Chris has this set up on autopilot where you can create and launch websites within 10 minutes. Really, really cool. This is an awesome business model. So I like it. You can go all in at $297. A lot of people are on the 97-month plan and so forth. And I think of these as power posts. So if you're creating thousands of articles a month on ZimWriter or something like that, you can continue doing that. But the way I'm going to use it is possibly for, the information type posts, and the bulk of my websites would possibly still be created with, Agility, Koala, and ZimWriter. But when I want the very specific article types of Amazon roundup posts and Amazon product reviews and so forth, I think that this is going to be the new software that has entered the arena that is going to be the best at doing product review posts. All right. So obviously 5 stars. I mean, he's already launched this. He did what's called a soft launch to his customers and his email list. And he already got like 500 people signed up to the service. So they already know what's working, what they need to improve on. And before launching it to the public, which I'm helping bring it today as well, they already have been launched for a month. They already know, they've already made so many improvements and adjustments to the software. Here's all of your questions. Make sure to go down to the FAQ section on the sales page so you can read through all these questions that are answered, right? So here is AIWiseMind team. I don't know how to pronounce his engineer's name, Nasser Bin or Nobin. That is his software engineer, the brilliant mind behind AIWiseMind, and of course, Chris as well. So obviously, I am a big fan of Chris's and his products, and I 100% vouch for his products, and I definitely recommend picking this up. And you can switch between plans, so if you need to start off at the 12-month plan just to check it all out, but you won't get all this other stuff right here, Connect Unlimited Websites. So you would need to, at this plan right here, you would need to write the posts and then go in and manually post them to your website. So I really honestly recommend coming at the $37 price point. You get all of the bells and whistles right here. You can test it out. Once you hit that 100 article mark and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. I mean, my article's ranking. I've already made money from this. Yeah, it's time to upgrade. Then you can move to the other plans, right? All right, so let's go jump in. So here is what it looks like when you log in. I just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like when we log in to the site. We can go over to settings. I'm not going to go any further down. There's like a couple of API keys. One thing I'm unsure of is the Amazon API key, why we would need this, because that might be if you're using AWS storage or something like that. It is definitely optional, but all the rest of them, I already put my OpenAI key in here, my YouTube API key, and he shows you exactly how to do all this. He also, when we go over to tutorials, I'm going to click on that and show you how the tutorials look, recommended resources. I'm getting OpenAI key right here. You can go and just click on that, and it's going to open up inside of here. You don't even have to leave to go to the YouTube channel if you don't want to. It's all inside of here, a very well thought out, very slick dashboard where everything just works and there's no, confusion on where to go. But you can go to the YouTube channel as well right here.
Hey, and welcome.
And I'll just show you what the YouTube channel looks like right here. We'll go to videos, and you can see that they have 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 videos connecting WordPress websites, API keys, how to set up your automated website, using the site wizard. They answer all the questions, most of the questions that you would have about the software. Okay. So come through here. I put in this is so it can go out and grab YouTube videos and publish them on your behalf. You can put in your affiliate ID right over here. I don't think it's saved for mine, so I'm going to go and do that real quick. You should be able to put that in right there and push save, and it's not saving for me, so I'm not really sure about that. So, but nonetheless, you can put that in manually when we create a campaign. So one really cool thing that I want to show you is that we can come up, I'm going to go back up to campaigns. We can go over here to our icon up here, and we can go to dark mode. I love dark mode. It's easier on the eyes, and this things pop better, and I prefer working in dark mode. So I'm going to be in dark mode the rest of the time. So I just want to show you how easy it is to put your dashboard in dark mode. I don't see a place where you Let me see. Okay, perfect. So here's where you'll see your account. I'm at 125 contents right here. I did get this extra 25 contents per month because I picked this up a month ago. And so let's see right over here, we can export different content, can change our password. So there isn't a way to change our subscription. We do have to go and upgrade right over here. So they recommend doing it at the end of your billing plan and then go and cancel and re-sign up, or send them a message. I actually believe that's the way they want you to just message them and say, hey, please upgrade me, and then they'll walk you through that. Okay. I think that this will be the next thing that they're going to need to solve as they bring in 1,000, 2,000 people. They're going to need to solve a little bit easier or better way to change the subscriptions, because that's going to end up being a nightmare for them if they don't have an easy way to just do it, on a dashboard level where you can just upgrade, you can downgrade or upgrade without having to get support involved. I think that will be the future. They will get that done, but you can also submit a support ticket over here and so forth, right? So you can go over to connect sites. You're going to connect a site. I have Candy Cross Paws connected right there. You can create site groups. So if you want to come in here and add 50 or 100 websites, you can actually go like health and fitness, and then you can go in like outdoors, hiking. You can have different groups, and you can put your websites in different groups if you want to manage your sites that way, if you're planning on putting a lot of websites in here. For now, I only have one. Site Wizard, this is where you actually add a new site, and this software will actually go and you'll connect your site, and then it will go and install all the plugins that it wants to. It'll do the legal pages automatically, update your permalinks. It'll do all those things for you. Super cool. I'm not going to get to that right now, or this video would be way too long, but I will create another video this week, hopefully creating a brand new site inside of here. So super, super cool. But now let's go create some content. So we're going to go over here to content. You do need a campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and create a campaign. I'm not going to do information post. We already know that it's going to be able to do a good job at creating an information post. I want to focus on what I know that separates this from other softwares, which is going to be the Amazon product reviews, and even product review right here. If you're going to do a ClickBank product or any other product that is not on Amazon, then you're going to use this module here, product review. Okay. But we're going to go to Amazon, stick with Amazon on this one right particularly. And I'm going to go pull up my other screen over here, and I'm going to put in our title. So we've got our name, and I've already went ahead and did the research ahead of time, which I'm sure most of you will be happy that you don't have to sit through that. Let's see right over here. If you enter 5 keywords, URLs, and request 10 posts, it will require 2 posts per. The content will be generated. So we are going to do, this is a single. Oh yeah, I want to do a single first, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go over here to Amazon and find a product. And what I'm going to do right over here, this one says 700 plus bought right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one for my site. And we're going to go over to, I'm going to go ahead and grab this URL right here, and I'm just going to copy it, and we're going to go back over to AIWiseMind, and we're going to put this one in, just the URL right there, and I'm going to just say, I'm going to say review, something like that, right? And we have our one URL right here. We're going to do a single product review post right there. We have right here. So you can select between the different country and so forth for Amazon. I am going to need to go and get my link real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and put my affiliate link in here. That's super, super cool. Override Amazon links with custom links. I'm not really sure if I need to post that in or not. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that since it wasn't there automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that unchecked. I'm not quite sure what that means, but here we go. You can change the anchors, right? And I believe the banners and buttons that they're going to have. So look, max anchor link count. So the max number of anchor links to be added per content. We can come up here. Oh, per content. I'm not really sure, but I think for this one, okay, yeah. So we're going to go down to 3. We have button colors over here. I'm going to go with a blue, or let's go with an orange. The site is blue, so I think orange will pop and it'll look good. And get it on Amazon, that'll look cool. And you can add your anchors, text, image, buttons. You can add them custom right here if you want to change them. Add video embeds, sure. Add images, we will do that as well. And then we can have the Amazon product images are allowed, stock images from Pixabay. That's why you set all this stuff up. AI generated from DALL-E. And then Google search images. I'm going to just leave everything checked for now. If they do get one from Google, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, go ahead and disclose where we got that. Now, this is cool. We can choose between 3.5 turbo. We can choose 3.5 turbo 16K. This was just updated, and the ability to use this 16K was literally like a few days ago. It's very, very new. It's going to cost like 1 to 2 cents more than the 3.5 turbo right here, the very first version, but it's highly recommended to use 3.5 turbo 16K. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And if you want to, you can use GPT-4 as well. Of course, it's going to cost 10 times more, but we're going to go ahead and use the 3.5 turbo English. Second person right here. I'm going to go ahead and second person, and you can go friendly. I'm going to go for fun, conversational. And then we have these the lengths to choose from. We have 800 words, medium and long. I'm going to go with 800 words. I'm actually going to go with short because this is just one product. This is probably going to write more than 800 words anyways. So I want to test that out. Total number of posts to create 1, publish immediately. And then we have our custom title. We already kind of wrote that up here. So I think that that means that this title up here is just for your own purposes, but I probably would just title them both the same. Custom title is going to go right here, post to WordPress, and we get to select what site we want. And I have Kanye Cross Pause right there, and that is right there. Publish, we can auto generate a featured image. We get to choose all of these. These are very, very granular settings along the way that we are able to create and control. And that is another thing that separates AIWiseMind from other softwares, is that we have so much control on what we want to do and how we want to do it with this software. I'm going to go ahead and see if this will create any internal links for us. There's not a lot of content on my site, but maybe it will find some stuff. And then we have auto generate tags. I don't use tags. I don't like tags. Auto generate category, a relevant category name will be assigned to the post automatically. So let's see, if I uncheck that, it's going to ask me to choose what category I want to go with. And so we're going to go with training and gear right here. I am probably going to, I want to create one. Let's see. Let's go with auto generate category and see what it generates for us. Because I do want to do a very specific product review category, like recommended products, something like that. So let's go ahead and just keep that on and see what it does. And then right now we have create. You can create and create another. So if you just want to keep knocking these out, you can do that. You can save it as a draft, or you can push create. So now it is creating that for us. Now we can go into, let's see, right over here. I'm just going to push refresh maybe. And we should see that it's over here or under campaigns. Oh, okay, so now you click on campaigns, you come over here and you can see that the status is now running for Sparkly Pets Hand-Free Leash. 11 seconds ago, it's active. We can view and edit it in a second. I'll be back when this is done. All right, so I stepped away for a few minutes and this answers a question. I think you do have to push the refresh button because it says 11 seconds ago. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the refresh button up here. And it says it's done. That was 7 minutes ago, boom. So now we can go and view it. We can edit it as well. So let's just see what it looks like by pushing the view button. Here we go. So viewing, let's see right over here. It wrote 948 words. We asked for 800, so that's great. I'm glad that I selected short. We can go and we can view the post. We can publish, we can internal link. We can do all kinds of things with this. We'll go take a look at what that looks like. If we wanted to, we could, I believe we can push the edit button over here. And we can go in and let's see right over here. So there you go. You push the edit button inside over here, and then you're going to be able to see you have a full editor in here, paragraph, add images, color of text, bullet points, so forth. You can see the content right over here, the images. There's that nice buy button right there. And it says this image is property of Amazon.com. It did the citing. We're following all the rules. Looking really, really good, guys, here. We have all these bullet points right over here. So this just looks really good. I want to see what it looks like on the site. And we have these nice buttons over here. I don't know why it kind of changed the button. It changed every time. Maybe it randomizes it. There's a setting probably, I believe, that randomizes the button, but that's fine. So, and then it even added some FAQs and so forth, right? So this particular, because this product has really nice images, then I'm sure that that's where it's going to primarily get the images from. So that looks really cool. We can actually save these changes right here, and we could push this out and republish it if we wanted to. So you can manage your sites completely inside of AIWiseMind and not even have to mess with your own websites and not even have to log into WordPress if you don't want to. Okay, so we're gonna come over here to Candy Cause Pros. I'm gonna push refresh and see where here is our brand new post right here, product review. And it did actually create a product review. I'll go ahead and put that up here. So it actually created product review as a as a category. And so when I just continue to put reviews up here, it should automatically pick product review. Super cool. So that looks really, really good on the site right over there. It already has the featured image right there as well. We can click on here and see what it looks like in here. Okay, so Sparkly Paws, hands-free leash review. Here we go. In this review, we're going to be taking a deeper look at the Sparkly Paws, Sparkly Pets hand-free dog leash for medium and large dogs. Now imagine you're out for a walk with your furry friend and suddenly they spot something interesting and dash off. Without a proper leash, you could be playing a game of chase, risking your dog's safety. So right off the bat, we're doing some storytelling. I'm very impressed with that. I'm not going to say a lot, I'm going to say most AI writers don't do that. So I don't know how they're prompting in the background to kind of be more engaging in the introduction, but that is definitely a very engaging introduction. Very impressed right there. That's where Sparkly Pet's hands-free dog leash comes in with its secure clips and support mechanism. You can have peace of mind knowing that your dog won't break free. But it's not just about keeping your dog close. The leash is designed to medium, so it's already going and talking a lot. One thing, I think that the paragraphs, it would be nice if it just cut it up a little bit more like this right here. I think that's a little too big than I like. It is technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 sentences. We'll keep an eye on that, but I think 6 is probably the most amount. So they do definitely know about not having massive chunks of text. It looks like this is the longest paragraph that you're going to get. It's not terrible. I would say maybe shrink it down to 4 or 5, but it's not like a deal breaker or anything like that, right? So still looks really good. Let's talk about the drawbacks, blah, blah, blah. And then we have this right over here, and you'll see, look over here in the lower left-hand corner right over here. When I hover over the button, you'll see AIWiseMind-20. That's my affiliate ID. And so it did insert my affiliate ID. When people click on that, they're going to be able to go and click purchase the product. If they click on any image in here as well, if I hover over here, you'll see that it's AIWiseMind as well. So it is just, there's just no, I have never been able to create a post this fast and it looks this good and have all of your affiliate links optimized and done. Super, super impressive. We're going to keep moving on though. How Sparkly Pet's hands-free dog leash for medium and large dogs works. And then let's see the uses for it right here. There's another button right there, product specifications. So you can get down to the, and I'm not going to spend the time going and seeing, is it 27 to 48 inch, blah, blah, blah. You'd probably want to double check that, but it's probably pretty accurate if I had to make a guess. Who's Sparkly Pet's hand-free dog leash for? So it's answering all those questions that people that are doing research on a product would have these questions, and it's answering it all for us. Pros and cons. We've got our pros, we've got our cons. It's not only suitable for medium and large dogs. Let's see, I think isn't it supposed to be for medium and large dogs? Yep, it is. So it's not for small dogs. That would be a con. We have our FAQs. Can I use Sparkly Pet's hands-free for small dogs? And kind of says no, so forth. So then we have our conclusion. So really cool stuff. Let's go do our roundup blog post now. So I'm going to come back in here and we're going to go back over to, let's see, campaigns, and we're going to go to content, and we're going to, let's see, I guess a campaign is just anytime you want to create. Like this one was a single post campaign, basically. If we wanted to, because there's ways that you can set this to where it'll create like 100 posts for you in a single campaign, and you can have this scheduled on autopilot. I'll show you that in another video as well. So let's just go up and create another campaign real quick. We're going to do an Amazon product review. This is going to be a multiple products roundup, right? And then we're going to go over to, I have my notes over here, and this is going to be the top 10 best Canicross gear in 2023. I'm going to go ahead and set that down here as well as the custom title. And we'll come back up here. Super cool. What do you guys think so far of this software? This is mind-blowing. It does remind me a lot of features of Koala and agility and so forth, but I got to be honest, it's just easier to use, especially when it comes to trying to do product reviews or Amazon reviews or roundup posts. This has more granular settings and it's easier to use when it comes to creating product reviews. And then when you factor in all of the other things you can do, the site wizard and connecting sites, and I can tell you right now, connecting my site right here is way easier than using those other tools as far as the site connections and the ease of use and so forth. So I'm really, really liking this, and it's not disappointing in any way. Before I even use this, I waited to use this for this review so you guys could get a real raw like an emotional reaction from me in this review. And so it's different, right? I could have been using this for the last month and then came in here and told you about it, but this is an unboxing, and it definitely impressed me the way that I thought it would, coming from the fact that this is Chris Derenberger's product right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the URLs that are I researched the top selling products that are selling the most per month, and I use tools to do that as well. So we've got all of our links in there. We've got 10. I do need to, like I said, so that's cool that it kind of saves it for you. So you can just click that right there. And then I don't understand. Oh, and then that's another thing. I didn't see that it did. I don't see any links. So I don't think it didn't find any internal links that were in here. I don't think it did any internal links, but apparently it will find, if you have a relevant article, it will find some internal links for you. Yeah, I don't see that it did that in that particular case. We will obviously check mark that every time. So get it on Amazon. We'll go ahead and switch this to something else. Let's do check price. We're going to use check price, and you actually can say get it on Amazon or check price. That's cool. And visit official website. Let's check 3, right? And in this case, max anchor link count added per content. So the default's 3, but in this case, we probably want to kick this up to 10 because we have 10 products coming now. Button colors were orange last time. Let's go with a blue this time for fun. You can select multiple. So we'll go with another color right there. And then we'll go with green as well. Super cool. You can actually have multiple colored buttons as well. I like that. And then let's go right over here. Yeah, this is where if you want to add your own more information, so you could switch this and just say more information if you want to also be like that. We have images, video embeds. We didn't get any videos from the last one. And I'm going to go ahead and select this again. And then we have our GPT 3.5 Turbo. You know what, for fun, let's go with the ChatGPT 4. I should have 4. I do have, I did get approved for 4, so I believe that I have ChatGPT 4 API. All right, so second person, friendly, professional. I really liked that conversational. I really think that I just like it. But let's go with, in this case, we'll just go with friendly. We're going to go with a medium size. We can go with a large size. You know what? I want to do a large size so you guys can see what the large looks like. And then total number of posts 1. We're going to publish it immediately and post to WordPress. We're going to go and select our site. And this is going to be a product roundup post. So I'm going to go ahead and select the internal links, take off tags, and then I'm going to take off the category, and we're going to go and select that. It did not have that new category on there. I'm just going to go, in this case, I'm going to put it in training and gear. And then we're going to go ahead and say create. So it's going to go create this post for us. I'm going to push refresh so we can see it in action right now. Under campaigns, we have this one that we just created 14 seconds ago. It's running, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, so let's go check it out. It says active. Oh, okay, so it's actively creating the post now. That does not mean that it's done. When it is done, it will say done right here. Right now it's active, so that means that, and then this will change green 1 out of 1 when it is complete. So we know it's not completed yet. It's going to take between 3 and 5 minutes for this one to be completed, as well as another thing that you can do. We'll come back to this. I just want to go back over to content and create new campaign and just show you briefly how you can set this up on autopilot. And this is one of the really coolest features of AIWiseMind, is that we can go with informational post or Amazon reviews. If we went to an Amazon review, product review, and we said we want to single product reviews, right? And then we went over to Amazon, and for example, if I went over here to Canicross and just push search, this is now a search page that has 188 products on it, right? And so if we wanted to, we could take this search right here, we can copy it, and we can go back into AIWiseMind, and we can actually put in the URL right there, and we can just say Canicross reviews. and then maybe just like all or something like that, right? And then right over here it says the content will be generated based on the keywords or the URLs you provide input according to your desired total number of posts. If you enter 5 URLs and request 10 posts, it will create 2 posts per URL. So it's just intuitive. Make sure you put in your affiliate link right there. And then, if you just want 3 buttons per, I think that's great. And then what we would do is, this is the settings that you would come in here, and you could keep settings right there. I would go ahead and probably even, medium's fine. We'll just go with medium this time. And then right over here, right? So if there's 188 products on there, let's just say we want 100 of these products on our page. Then we would go and we would say publish on a schedule, right? So definitely I recommend publish on a schedule when you're doing this much. 1 post every day right here. And this is 1 post every day. And that sounds great. And then we're going to post this to WordPress. We're going to select our site right here. And this is Canny Cross, pause. And we are going to go over here, auto featured image, auto generate category. I'm going to go ahead and just select the category right over here. What category do I want this to go into? Actually, this does need to be so I'm going to go and do that real quick. Okay, so I wanted to show you what it looks like in WordPress. You guys saw earlier in the training that it automatically created product review for us. So AIWiseMind intelligently chose product review for us in our Canny Cross pause site in the back end. And you can see right over here, it is actually here. So product review, I'm going to say product review. I actually want to edit this and maybe say product reviews with a plural, product reviews, something like that. You can put something in here. We review Canny Cross products, equipment, and gear that is right for you and your pet. Something like that, right? And I'll just put update right here. And then what you'll want to do real quick is you'll want to go into your appearance and menus. And then we have our primary menu right here. So we're going to want to go over here to categories, product reviews right here. I'm going to add this to the menu, and we have product reviews right here. I'm going to push save, and then we should be able to go and check out, visit our site right over here. And we're going to see our new product reviews right over here. So I don't really like the way that looks. I will probably do something in order to get that up on one line, but it is there. If we click on product reviews, we do have our, the one product review that we just created a minute ago. All right, so we will be back in a sec. It still looks like we are working on the other article, the long roundup post. I actually like the fact that it's taking a long time for it to do that. That means that it really is doing a good job at researching. It's great doing some live scraping of all 10 of those Amazon pages, and it's coming up with a really good, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. It shouldn't take 60 seconds or less to create that level of content. Even for AI, it should take 5 to 10 minutes. And so when it takes less time than that, that can be a little bit worrisome. So we'll be back in just a second. All right, while we're waiting for that to still create, I do want to come over here and see if I can choose the category. Let's see over here. So it's not showing up. I'm going to need to save. Let's see, save as draft. This is just a saved campaign. We're in draft mode right here. And now I want to go back in and edit it. So it's just really customizable. I really like that. You can come back, make more adjustments before you actually go live. I'm going to come back over here, and in category, we should see, I will need to select my site again. And we got number of posts. We want 100 posts, publish on a schedule, 1 per day. That's great. And then we will come back and we will choose the category, and we should see, we got to select our site first, and then categories. I'm not seeing where the category is. It should be showing up right over here, but I'm going to go ahead and just manually put it in product reviews right there. Product reviews. I think that we might have to go to site, connect sites, and do a refresh. Maybe that's what we need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just save changes, but we're not running yet. I'm going to go back to connected sites, I'm going to right over here. Yeah, I'm figuring this out without even watching the tutorial video. That's how easy this is. That's how easy Chris made this software. I didn't even watch this in any of his tutorials, but we have all these right over here. I'm going to go ahead and push sync category, and we'll be able to see that it's going to be resynced in just a second. We can see that our post is now done, but we're going to go check that out in a second. Now I'm going to push refresh. And now you can see product reviews right here is now part of, that's how you refresh your categories. Super, super awesome stuff. So now we can go back over to campaigns real quick, guys. We can go back to our draft mode and push edit. And I'm setting this site up for the next, what is that, 30, 60, 90? So for the next more than 3 months, I won't have to touch this site at all. It's going to do 100 posts over the next 100 days, right? So theoretically, you can do the math. I'd be able to manage about 3 websites on autopilot right now of my current plan, publishing 1 post per day. That's just kind of how it works. This is really, really cool. We're going to come through. Now I can finally select CandyPros pause 1 site per day, or 1 post per day. I'm going to select product reviews right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and say save and run now. Boom. So this campaign, this site is going to be completely updated for the next 90 days. Literally, we go and start building backlinks to this site, and this is going to start taking off. Super, super cool stuff right here. Okay, let's go in this review by checking out the top 10 best CandyCross gear right here. I'm going to go ahead and actually right now, we're just going to go over to the site. I'm going to push refresh, and we should see the new post right over here. I'm not seeing that. Must have been something I did as far as the publishing. It says it's scheduled. It's scheduled for tomorrow, but I want to publish that now. We could publish it from inside the WordPress site right here, but I'm going to go and show you how we can do that from inside of AIWiseMind. So we're over here. We need to just go click the edit button right over here. And then from here, we'll just scroll down and we will go to the 3 dots. It created 3,046 words for us. That is insane. We need to click on these 3 dots right over here, and we do need to push publish. And now it's going to publish right here. Publish, auto generate featured image. Yes, category. This is going to be, I'm going to put it in training and gear since it's a roundup post. And then I'm going to say submit. And content queued for publishing. We can come back over to content and we can push refresh. And this is awesome. I'm glad I did this because now we can see that all of these products, it has found all of these products right here. That campaign we just set up a second ago, every one of these is an ASIN and a new product. And it's going to go, and these are already all set up and scheduled for us. Look at these multiple pages right here. That we are set up with content. I actually have never seen this ease, the easiness of setting up the next 100 posts on my site. This is by far the easiest and best that I've seen out of any AI writer. This is mind-blowing, pretty dang cool. I must say that this software does have a wise mind. So we're going to come through. It says it's publishing right now. I'm going to push refresh. And it says it's published right now. So let's go back over to the site, push refresh, and you'll see that this sparkly pets will now come over to here, and we should have a new post right here. Push refresh. And what is going on here? I'm going to push refresh over here. It still says that it's scheduled. That part didn't work. I did say to publish it, but for some reason it's scheduling it for us. Oh, you know what that is? That is because that is not AIWiseMind's fault. That is because I have an auto scheduling publisher on my site that won't allow me to schedule more than 1 post at a time. Look, we have 1 post going each day, the 9th. So the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, I have it set to only allow 1 at a time. So we'll just go in and we will preview what this post is going to look like, and it's going to automatically publish on our site tomorrow. So we have this, hey there dog lovers, have you ever thought about the perfect leash for your darling pet? We've got some top rated options here for you, from jogging and rugged trails to a simple evening stroll, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is going to be about 6 sentences. It does sound like 1, 2, 3, This one's actually just 4 large sentences, but it doesn't look like there's anything longer than that, so that I'm okay with that. So here we have Sparkly Pets hand-free medium and large dog leash. So this one right here has our affiliate link down there. It also has the image with our affiliate link associated with it as well. We have Sparkly Pets right here. This is also automatically bolded, which is super awesome. I am looking for some internal links. I'm not really seeing them, so I'm not really sure if they quite have that down. I think that there's enough content on the site to where there should be at least a couple internal links. I'm not seeing that. We do have a nice looking button right there. This is just really, really awesome, guys. All right, so just keep scrolling through here. We've got some nice bullet points, and then we have the button right there as well. Hands-free dog leash right here. It is kind of a big title right there. That's just something to be aware of. It is pulling the exact title from Amazon. So if it's a big giant title, that's just what it's going to show. We have another image right there. We have all these bolded text, which is nice. Let's keep scrolling through here. And I didn't see internal links, so that must not be, and you can see the change of the colors of the buttons. The button right here changed again. I like that. And we'll come through here, and it even created a table for us right here. Yep, this is not a, because we used ChatGPT 4, it created a table for us. And so that would be something that why you would want to consider using ChatGPT 4. We've got tables right here automatically being created. That is not an image. I'm left clicking right here. That is really, really cool. And we'll just keep scrolling through here. So there you go. That is our massive post. I'm going to go ahead and look at the amount of text, and there's your 3,000 words right there. I want to count the products. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, where's the other one? So it did 4. It did not do the 10 that we wanted it to do. I'll have to just kind of follow up on that and see what happened there. But it does look like it did 4. And then once it got done with that product right there, and then it had the comparisons section, Sparkly Pets right here, and then it compared some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So it did 4 products right here. I'll reach out to Chris and find out if you want to do 10. You know, it obviously didn't do that. Maybe there is a max. I'm not sure. I'll find out about that, but still very impressive, because at the very end, it actually did a comparison chart right over here. Really, really cool stuff. So overall, this was a really long, probably my most in-depth review I possibly have ever done before. We're reaching over 50 minutes on the video and on the review, but this is AIWiseMind. If you want to go pick this up, it's available today, July 24th, 2023. I think it has great pricing. Here's the price points right here. You can get in at $12. I definitely recommend the Essentials plan, starting off at 100 articles a month, because while you can write 500 on the base plan, you're going to have all these other missing features over here that is going to kind of, in my opinion, it definitely downgrades the software, because you saw how I was able to schedule posts for the next 3 months on Candy Cross right in front of you. The very first time I even used the software, it was so self-explanatory. I was able to do that, and now I have a ton of content scheduled for my Candy Cross website for the next 3 months. So you can kind of do the math. 1 post per day on a site, that's going to take up 30 posts per month. So you can manage about 3 sites full time with 1 post per day on this Essentials plan, right? Or if you want to do 3 posts on 1 site per day, then you would have 1 site and you'd be able to do that. You just kind of do the math on what you need in your business. In order to double the cost over here, we get to double the amount of sites, right? I could manage 6 sites at that point, right? So I think that this is absolutely up there with the premium luxury. This is definitely a premium luxury AI writer, in my opinion. Highly recommend picking this up. I will be scheduling this out on my sites, and I'll update you guys when I start getting some results. If I get rankings, so forth, I'll definitely be letting you guys know about that. Stay tuned, subscribe, so I can also bring more content. I'll obviously be making more AIWiseMind videos, try to be as creative as I can with the tool, and try to get some websites and content rankings so I can share that with you guys and so forth. So hopefully you guys liked this in-depth review. There won't be anybody else on all of YouTube or any other subscriber of AIWiseMind or affiliate of AIWiseMind that will put this type of level of care and time into a product review because I want you guys to see all the ins and outs before you make a purchasing decision. Yes, I have an affiliate link below. If you go pick that up, it does help out the channel and help me to continue creating content like this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, go pick this up if you want to. The link will be below. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.